Good evening. This is David Adams with Trading Concepts Incorporated. I've got to apologize to you guys. I don't usually listen to my videos when I make them, and I might be the world's worst speaker in the world. So I guess you have to kind of put up with my halting and stuttering style. I've been trading professionally for almost 25 years, most of it uh, on the major exchanges. But I might be the worst. I might be the worst video maker alive. Anyway, we're going to look at today's market. It was a wild one. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of typified. I made the trades were easy to see, and unfortunately, some of the easy ones to see I missed. I hope everybody remembered today was rollover day, so we're on a different contract. We're off the ESC9 and on the new one, the March contract. This was today's trading. I started out, it was a great move upward. You can see it right here. I just wasn't ready really to, at that point to get involved. As you can see, the indicators were kind of shaky. I didn't really have anything going right on the stochastic, so I just kind of, blasted out and left it alone. Great fade trade right after it, though, and the indicators picked it right up. So I was able to fade that trade for a really nice gain. I traded YM yesterday. I was on the ES today. There's really no rhyme or reason to what it's just the way I feel about the day. I don't know if you've read any of my blog or some of the articles I've written. I believe that the YM is a lot easier to trade than the ES contract. On the other hand, I'm fully capable of screwing them both up. Second trade was another nice trade, long trade. You couldn't really get a better setup. The only thing was, this thing, the CCI really didn't get a very good angle up, coming through the minus 100, but the stochastic was so strong, I felt like it was a good idea to do it. I hung in there pretty good. I hung up to this apex on the CCI, and then I got in my mind I was going to fade that one too, and as you can see, that trade kind of, it trickled down. I did all right on it, but it wasn't a real impressive trade. It was a lot of waiting for nothing. Here was a great crossover right here. I just didn't feel comfortable with it. I don't know why I didn't take it. I didn't. But then there was a great, among the, if you want a perfect, bicycle, this was it right here. This right here is a perfect fractal formation, which if you read, again, a lot of what I write about, I really like fractals. You got a great fractal right here. You got all the indicators indicating, that the market's going to change direction, and it did just that. And then there were no fractals up here. We had a bunch of tops. You could see the market was really struggling, to get anywhere. Eventually, it didn't get anywhere. Indicators, went short real quick there. I took the short. It was a nice trade. It worked out good. I wish I could tell you I rode it all the way down to the bottom. I actually got out I got out right here at this short-term support. It was okay. You can't get every point out of every trade, but I declined on the next long. I'm not too much. I don't know. You'll hear people say different things about it, but basically, I'm not really one to. 230 and after is a hard time to trade. A good time to stay out of the market, just because it can be very, very erratic and change directions an awful lot. And generally speaking, I just, unless I really feeling frisky, I generally try not to trade about 230. Again, it was a nice day to trade. It was very pretty charts. The setups were pretty clear for once. Really only had one trade that didn't really pan out very well. I missed two trades that I probably should have taken, but gosh, I just didn't. So I hope you all had a good day trading. There's quite a bit of activity on the market. I think tomorrow I'm going to go over and look at some of the longer term support and resistance. So you can, for some swing traders or something, you can look at potential, areas to get in and out of trades. Of course, the S&P has been very unusual to trade in the uh, last month. That's easily explained. There's a lot of speculators in the market right now, not a lot of real true investors, and speculators tend to hit and run at a lot quicker rate than the buy and hold guys. Again, as always, I'll enjoy talking to you, and again, I've never listened to my videos before. I didn't realize how terrible I am. I have to apologize for that. One thing I do is want to wish you a safe and a happy holiday, and we're coming up on Christmas, and I hope everything's just the way it ought to be for you. Good trading to you all, and until tomorrow, good night.